What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. In today's episode, we are talking my favorite thing in the sneaker world, and that is drop-in insoles. I have 7 here. Now, as far as like weight goes on these, it's going to go from heaviest to lightest. Kobe is going to be the lightest at 1.5. This is going to be the second at 1.7. The heaviest is going to be these two. Obviously, they have plastic. This was 2.5. This was 2.2, I think, something like that. But jumping right into it, we're going to start with our first category, and that's going to be support. Support. I actually like the Zion one the best for support, that midfoot shank right there. It is plastic. Obviously, they're not gonna put carbon fiber right there on a drop-in. Would be kind of cool though. But yes, that's great for support. We're gonna kind of fly through these guys. I don't want to drag the video out too crazy long. Just trying to give you guys some good information. Now, here's a serious player onlys, or AKA SPO. This right here, you can see the support bar right up through here and a little bit right there. I love these in the serious player onlys and all the other shoes. I like these in the Kobe's. These felt great in the Kobe's, and you can interchange them to these as well. Now, this right here, you can see the arch support right there. This is going to be the Way Wade 808 Ultra V3. This is the boom one. This is not the cloud one. So yes, you do get support. Get that quick snap right there. And on to the next one. This is serious player only's explosive. Foam on this one isn't like crazy soft, but it does feel good, but it still has enough support. You guys can really feel the support. There isn't a support bar there, but it still feels great on foot. Same thing with the serious player only original. You guys can see that. Not a lot of crazy support or anything like that for torsion or anything like that, but that's why they're ranked a little bit lower. Same thing with the Kobe's. You guys know that. This is the Kobe 11s. This is from the Kobe 11 Carp DM colorway. I think it's the engineered mesh one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's not the fly knit. And this is from the Game 1. So when you purchase the serious player only, I don't have them in here. I have them inside. The serious player only Player 1 Plus, you get this and another one. So it's dope because they give you 2 drop-ins. So nobody else is doing that in the industry. So a lot of people are like, oh, the price is high. Well, yeah, you're getting 2 drop-ins. The shoe will last the life of, like, the shoe's going to last for sure. But sometimes these don't last the life of the sneaker. A lot of people complain about the Kobe Lunar Line breaking down. And unfortunately, it does. But a lot of these other ones, if you can just order you can order these. I think they're $50. You can order them from Serious Player Only. You can still keep that Kobe going. These fit great in the Kobe, so anybody that's going to ask that question. And for the foams, as far as these guys, I didn't really touch on that. This is going to be Formula 23. This right here, I'm not exactly sure what the name of this foam is on this one. This right here is not the cloud. I stated that one. This is the boom. And this feels similar to like a boom and a boost. It's kind of like in between those two. And for serious player only, it's going to be Evelyn. See that? This one right here, though, says Evelyn Light, which I really don't feel much of a difference on that one. And we all know Kobe's, this Kobe 11's Lunar Line. So I'll switch these around a little bit because now we're jumping into the second category. It's going to be cushion. Cushion on this feels great. Like I said before in another video when I reviewed this, this almost feels like React, but like supportive. Not React like, I got my PG6s around here somewhere. No, they're down there in the case. It doesn't feel like running React. It doesn't feel like basketball React. It feels more like running React, but with a little bit more toughness. So it's like in between the basketball and running React. That's why I enjoy this so much. It feels so great, and you still get you don't get like a latency or anything like that. Nothing's delayed. It just feels great on foot. If you guys can order that, you got drop-in midsoles and they're tore up, and you need to replace them, go order these. You will not regret it. Now, onto the second one. It's going to be the Zion. You can see that right there. The bounce on this is absolutely crazy. Why I put the second is just because the heel impact protection, which is phenomenal, by the way, but I just like the heel impact protection a little bit better on the serious player only. But when it comes to the forefoot, this is by far going to be your best comfort. This is going to be up there with the GT jumps, the Jordan 37, 38s, like that kind of double stack feel. You get that from that. That thing feels double stacked. There's tons of PSI in that. Now, onto the boom. The boom just feels so comfortable on foot. You don't get tons of forefoot impact protection, but the heel impact protection feels great. I absolutely love this drop-in. It feels good on foot. I like the design they put on there too. Your sock doesn't slip around in there either. Now, onto the new one. It's going to be the explosive. You do get a little bit of quick bounce back on these. They feel really good on foot. And like I said, they're almost in between like a boost and a boom. It's like right in between. I feel like if this wasn't on there, it would feel even better. But I like it. It keeps your sock in place, like, so it don't get sweaty. Sometimes I drop it in, like, I think it was the GT cut ones, maybe it just felt like a little bit slip in there just because like your foot's getting all sweaty and like the rubber and stuff like that. But on to the next one. It's going to be Serious Player Only's original. This thing just feels great on foot. Like, and I'm not ranking these to shit on any of these. These all feel excellent on foot, guys. Like, I would recommend any one of these. Now, this one a little different, get into that in a second, but I would recommend any of these. I love these. And I still would recommend the quick one, but I'll tell you why here in a minute. They all feel great on foot. So this is just kind of my personal ranking. You might feel a little bit different. Some people I know have got the Serious Player Onlys and been like, oh, they're okay. Cushion's not the best. One of my online buddies that got the sneaker, he also said the cushion's not really his thing. He likes cushioning in the hardens a little bit better. So everybody's different. I enjoy dropping all day though. Now onto the Lunarlon. Lunarlon feels great on foot. This isn't all the way bottomed out yet, so this still feels great on foot. I love it. I try to wear my Kobe's sparingly. Special occasions, if I'm training my like youngest kids and stuff like that, I'll definitely rock the Kobe 11s. I enjoy wearing those. Now, why I would recommend this one is because this plays faster than all the other ones. Like this, you're more lower to the ground. You guys can see the dip down inside of that. You're like right in contact with the ground. So if you're looking to play quick, if there's a day where I'm going to my men's league, or there's a day that I'm going to an open gym and I want to hoop fast, I'm definitely pulling this out and dropping this in. I might drop this in the Kobe. I might drop it in the Serious Player Only. Can't drop it in the Zion, unfortunately, because it doesn't fit. But this has been kind of my rundown of the comfort category. Now we're going to get into bounce. So now I get a lot of messages. A lot of people want to know, is this bouncy? Is this bouncy? Fortunately, I'm 150 pounds, so I don't get all the spring back that a bigger guy would receive. But I can tell you right now, if you're looking for the most bounciest, it is going to be the Zion 3. This thing feels like you are jumping on a trampoline when you get up on the balls of your foot. It is absolutely nuts. And you don't really get a lot of delay when it's in the Zion. I haven't played with this in the Serious Player Only or the Kobe yet, but you still can. They still feel great. They don't feel like they move around in the footbed or anything like that. But this thing right here is just bouncy as hell. The back here definitely has good spring back as well. Now onto the Explosive from Serious Player Only. This has like a very quick bounce. It's not like an air ride. It's like rebounds very quickly. So I enjoyed the bounce on this as well. When it comes to this Serious Player Only, not the most bounciest. These first two are definitely obviously in a class of its own, but these definitely do a great job. You don't feel tons of bounce. Same thing with this one. This one is more for, like I said, a cushioned ride, but there still is a tad bit, a little bounce because you have the tri-density foam right there. So you can feel that bounce a little bit on the ball of your forefoot. Now, onto this one. Barely much bounce. I mean, you get a little bit. These last three, you guys, you're getting lower to the ground. These are more for moving quick and responsive. So you guys can see that right here. And this one right here. Like I said, if you guys, I didn't put like a response category in here, but if you're looking for response, and that's a big thing to you, like if I just want to play quick. I don't care about being bouncy. I don't care about being comfortable. I just want to get on the floor and run and be quick. My top ones are going to be these three. It's going to be this one will come in third. This one would be second. This one would be first. This one does exactly what it does. I love Serious Player Only named it Quick System because that's exactly what it does. You feel quick. You feel like you're on the balls of your feet. You feel like you are connected to the floor, which is a great feeling when you're a guard. A lot of guards want more response. I'm getting up there in age a little bit, so this and air ride, stuff like that, is definitely kind of more my thing. Now, jumping into my recommendations, I recommend all these. Like I said, everybody has different styles, so you got a whole pool to pick from right here. One thing I didn't mention was the Nike GT Cut 2. That definitely feels great on foot. I just rode up a little bit too high in the Nike GT Cut 2 to feel like super stable and super like locked down to the floor. I felt like I could like kind of maybe roll over my ankle or twist a little bit. I did sell all my Nike GT Cuts too. I never got injured or anything like that. It just kind of gave me that feeling. I sat up a little bit too high. I think they had this part of the sneaker up, the foam up just a little bit too high. But the Nike GT Cut 2 drop-in is definitely a beast as well, and it does fit in all these sneakers as well except the Zion. So I've already tested that a while ago in a lot of these sneakers. I never got to put it in the Zion because I didn't have the Zion. But if I have four that I can recommend to you guys, I would say go get this like right now. Go get this right off SeriousPlayerOnly.com. Definitely a great drop in. I enjoy this. The Zion is phenomenal. I love this. I love that they went above and beyond. They said we're going to outdo the 1, we're going to outdo the 2. We're putting a drop in Zion's third shoe. Even though Zion's kind of had a rough slate, he's been playing great for me this year, though. I got him on my fantasy team. I had enough balls to draft him, and I'm glad that I did, because him and Jokic is killing it. I just got to get my team healthy. But I'm glad that they put all this tech into Zion. I think it's a dope idea, dope concept. And these explosives from Serious Player Only as well, guys, these are great on foot. These feel great. You guys will enjoy playing in these. And like I said, you can put them in your Kobe's. You can put them in any other shoes that have drop-ins, basically, besides the Zion 3. And this is always going to be one of my favorite. The Kobe was my favorite because that was the only one that I tried. And then Serious Player Only came along with the Evanlon, and then the Tri-Density foam with the popcorn and the gum, the blue part in the middle, and it just feels great on foot. One thing that drives me nuts is Nike, Jordan, even Wade said they were making a replaceable midsole, or insole. They don't have them for sale. Serious Player Only actually has this for sale. I'm not sure what all the other ones they have for sale right now. I can't speak on that. I haven't been on the website in a couple weeks, but you can definitely get this. I know this was on there last I checked. I'm not sure if these other guys are on there, but they're great drop-ins, guys. They're phenomenal. Like I said, you're gonna get the most benefit out of that support system right there with that support bar. I love putting that in. If you think the Serious Player Onlys ain't supportive, drop this in, and I bet it changes your mind. You feel a little bit more confident with that playing underneath your foot. You know that it's there. So if anybody has an issue with support, which I never have, but if you have, definitely a great insole to drop. But guys, I appreciate you coming through, watching my drop-in breakdown. It's been fun. I've been testing these for weeks now. I enjoy messing around with sneaker tech. I love new stuff. I have the Shadow 5 coming in. That actually might get delayed, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I also heard that has a drop-in as well, so I'm excited to test that. I love a drop-in drop-in insole. You guys can see that. Obviously, I went through all the work to test these all in each other's shoes and swap them out, and it was fun. I absolutely enjoyed it. But I appreciate you guys coming through and watching this episode of Sold Out. Peace.